Today is your wedding day. It all began back in those childhood years growing up together in Holton, Kansas.
I, Kyle, take you, Krista, to be my wife.
And even though you were in the same class, the relationship did not begin then.
I, Krista, take you, Kyle, to be my husband.
Thankfully, someone brought them back together. And that's why we gather in the context of prayer today. They couldn't be more perfect for each other. So perfect, in fact, we think it's the greatest thing that God has ever made. And specifically, this great gift that we call marriage. Something that He couldn't wait to happen.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
In sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
We would not be here today if it were not for a few things. And the first is the parents. So if it were not for the parents and their openness to life, none of us would in fact be here today. We thank you for being open to life, and then secondly, for raising them so beautifully. God had a plan from the very beginning of creation, a plan that He would write into the very fabric of our bodies, which was this completely selfless and sacrificial kind of love. And it is this kind of love, this agape love, that God has made us for. And nothing else in the entire world will ever fulfill us the way that love does. So God's plan for humanity is being played out right here before our very eyes today. I don't see how God could not be shining down upon us as the sun is so much doing for us today. Kyle and Krista, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
We have.
Will you love and honor each other as man and wife for the rest of your lives?
We will.
And will you accept children lovingly from God and raise them up according to the law of Christ and His church?
We will. Krista, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Kyle, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
When I think about her, I feel at ease. I feel no judgment. I feel someone who really gets me, who understands me, who knows how I tick and how I work. That's what I feel. I feel joy.
What you see is what you get with Kyle, and I think that's something I've always looked for. Is, that's who he is, and that's who he's always going to be, and that's what I love.
She has an outgoing personality, yet she can be so caring too and thoughtful, and I think that kind of is the biggest attraction for me. I don't think there's anybody else that is as caring as Krista.
I see my parents and I see his parents, and they just enjoy this as much as we do, so I can't wait to have that for us, down the road as well. I will never forget, he started to tell me his feelings and how he's like, I know it's quick, but I really think that I'm falling in love with you. And I just thought, I felt the exact same way, and I thought, I don't know who else I would rather see a future with.
She is so caring and selfless. When we were doing our wedding preparation, she wanted to invite everybody because she wanted to include everybody as part of her special day. And so she's someone who just has a heart of gold.
The one thing I admire most about him is that he puts 110% in everything that he does. So whether it's coaching or teaching or our relationship. He's all in all the time, and he truly cares about what his students say and what his players say and what I have to say. I always knew Kyle was a good guy. He was always a good friend. And when we started talking again, it was almost like the first date. He never changed. He was always the nice guy. He was always the Kyle Porter that I knew growing up. And that's what I truly enjoyed about him, was just like how genuine he was, and he never tried to act like anything different.
Crista's always been somebody that, and I've told her this, that I've compared other girls to. Even though we never dated, I just always saw her as someone who, I wanted to find someone like.
Deep down inside of all of us, love is truly what we desire. It's everywhere, but you can't see it. It's complex and it's hard, but at the same time, it couldn't be more simple. Love is truly what we're meant for.